chess aficionados, especially chess beginners, this is a concept that we call the power of the rooks. And there are several concepts here. As you know, a rook is basically a very important piece. It's usually used in the end game because it needs an open file or semi-open file to be able to move around. Otherwise, it's kind of stuck behind pawns or other pieces in the beginning. It cannot move. So it's best to think of the rooks and not lose them because they are 5 points each, which means 5 and 5, 2 rooks together is 10, right? Which is one more than a queen. Now, there are a lot of end games that end utilizing rooks, so we kind of need to know this concept. For example, we have what's called the battery, like here, for example, yeah. And if it was over here, oh boy, let's get this out of the way. Alrighty, we got this here. And because we do have a battery, you can do a really quick checkmate. Because your rooks are together like a battery. During Second World War I, we had those ships, those warships, and the cannons. They would go boom, 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 boom like a battery. So you got to line up your rooks, and that really gives them more power. Now let's say, this would be another scenario where there was another rook here, but this rook would be taken and you'd have another, maybe a queen would be here. So this would be called a battery. And there could be different ways that you set this up. Alrighty. So now we have some other concepts which are important. There was a great player that loved to put his rooks on the 7th rank or the 2nd if you're black. And again, I don't like talking fast, so basically, So if you can get your rooks onto the 2nd row, okay, here would not be a good idea. So here, for example, and maybe this moves here, and then you move here, and then on the 7th rank, you basically cut off the king and he cannot go anywhere unless of course here, but usually if you're the one who have 10p, where's the king gonna go? All right, so you can just gobble up, take your time gobbling up your chess pieces of the other side. Let's say he will not make it in time because you use your king here, right? So you have to kind of balance, be a juggler in chess. And see, for example, here, you have to stay far away. This would be the steamroller or the ladder checkmate. And get it to the 7th row, and voila, now he's in check, and he doesn't have any place to escape. So remember the power of the rooks in the end game. They can be stronger than a queen if placed together and they're working together.